A record number of travelers are expected to take to the highways this Thanksgiving holiday. Before you go, Lisa Sugart has some important advice to keep you safe.
Well, if you're traveling over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house this Thanksgiving, we have travel advice for you from the experts from the Pennsylvania State Police. Trooper First Class David Peters, who is a public information officer with Troop N of the State Police. It's a busy time. There's a lot of people hitting the roads for Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. I mean, family members getting on the road to see other families, whether it's in the neighborhood or out of state. So you're going to have an increased amount of traffic on the road. So we always like to tell people, give yourself plenty of time. Expect delays. They are going to be delays out there. Don't travel during peak times. I know everybody, it's hard to get some time off of work and they want to leave on Wednesday. Wednesday's a peak day. It's right before Thanksgiving. A lot of not only people traveling, but you got a lot of colleges that are kids coming back to the area. So you're going to have a lot more vehicles out on the roadway. So if you do have to leave on that Wednesday, leave considerably earlier than you normally would to try to avoid maybe the peak traffic portion of that day.
Now, if we want to know when there are problems on the roadways, there's a great app that you should have on your phone.
Yeah, 511 PA. That's going to provide you with a lot of any kind of road conditions that are out there, any kind of expected delays that are on the roads. I believe it also covers roads, major roadways in New Jersey, as well as West Virginia if you're traveling out of state and know those areas.
That's great to know. Also, drive responsibly and don't drink and drive.
Well, that's always important. You should do that every day, not just during the holidays. But again, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving is, in some cases, much more busier nightlife than even New Year's Eve. So plan ahead. Have a driver, Uber, some other way of getting home so you do not get on the road impaired and drive. Don't think you're capable of doing that. Just be responsible in what you're doing and understand we want everybody to safely get to their families' homes and have a nice holiday.
And we, of course, want to buckle up. And if we don't, there's going to be click it or ticket patrols out there.
Yeah, click it or ticket. That starts the 25th, November 25th, and runs through, I believe, Friday, December 6th. So you'll have, we're always going to have increased patrols out on the highways during the holiday season, just to make sure our drivers are driving safely and we get everybody safely to where they're going. But they will be out. Seatbelts, it is required in the state of Pennsylvania. We want people to buckle up. Crashes could cause more serious injury by not being buckled up. And that also goes for your children and your little children. Child safety seats, mandatory in the state of Pennsylvania. So please, take that into consideration and have the proper seating availability for them.
And lastly, you said, always remember to take a kit and to also take any medication you need.
Yeah, travel with your medication, whether that's what you need, and then always carry an extra day. If you're only going to be gone 3 days, maybe take 4 days of medication. You can always bring it back, but you can't take it if you don't have it with you. And provisions. Again, we're in November, so weather conditions pop up on us all the time. Have some extra provisions, water, snacks. Make sure your gas tank is filled. And even if you're going to go out and travel, make sure your vehicle's up to date. Not just inspections, but your tires are okay, and you don't have any engine problems. Do you have the ability of cell phone to be able to call if you were to break down to receive service?
Great advice. Hope everyone has a safe holiday. This advice not only good for this holiday season, but good for the entire year.